Hi, welcome back. Hey, now sometimes when I'm shooting these videos, I do all kinds of crazy things like change my shirt to make you think that I did it different days. I'm not even bothering to do that today this time because I am ripping through some answers to your questions that you can have this month, and each week there will also be a link to more information and another article on the blog to hopefully enhance what you're learning. I want us to keep going together this summer until August 1st when I take that sabbatical. So I got a great question from my friend Amanda that says, how do you get past the fear of finally putting yourself out there as a real speaker? What tips have you found helpful in conquering that fear or hesitation? Well, I could so relate to Amanda. I remember I had just joined the Proverbs 31 team, I had just become an official speaker in that way when I went to Nashville to Lifeway's Women's Ministry Forum. One of the things that they had is they had a table where you could put out your information, your ministry information. And so I made copies of my very homemade bio sheet, and I just, with great fear and trembling, laid those on the table. To this day, I don't know if any soul picked them up. I didn't get any calls from that one. But I had people would ask me, why are you here? And I was there with my women's ministry director, but I said, well, and I'd go, well, and I'd kind of blush and hang my head and I'd go, I'm a speaker, and kind of whisper it. Seriously, I was scared to death to even say it out loud. But I want to encourage you today that if you know that God is calling you to speak, say it out loud. See, the point is that we don't need to be good enough because God in us is good enough. We don't have to be good enough. We have to be faithful enough. And I think that part of being faithful is confidently stepping into our calling, not because of our self-confidence or what we think we can accomplish, but just the confidence of God in us and the confidence in the calling that He has given us. I love to read Jeff Goins' blog posts, and he talks specifically to writers that people who write should say they are writers, and they should say it out loud often. I believe the same thing about speakers. First, make sure that your confidence is in the right place, that it's in God and in God's calling in you. And second, say it out loud with confidence. Say it to others and trust God that He'll step into that and make you the speaker that He's calling you to be. So I understand the fears, but I want to encourage you to be confident and say it out loud. Do it today.